Hoş geldiniz. Welcome in Turkish. So I've just entered Turkey today, and this is the entrance of Hamzabeyli village. And last and final episode, guys. So I don't know if you can hear me. The sun is in my eyes now, but now you can see me better. The wind is also blowing. So anyway, around 100 kilometers back to Bulgaria. Happy trails. Let's see what Turkey has to offer in the next couple of days.
These are Hacı taşı in Turkish. We say Hacı stones. They are putting this kind of symbolic stones just entrance of the village. This is because of people who visited the tomb of Muhammad, and they are going Mecca. And after their trip, they put these symbolic stones that it says this person visited in between these days to the tomb of Muhammad, which is in Mecca. In Turkey, lots of religious people visiting the Mecca for become a Hajj. Some villages has just this kind of stones, just symbolic thing, but some people built the new, let's say, conventional ones with writing with their names and their trip dates for the visit. Welcome, Balkan Greenbelt Trail, Turkish part. Now we are in Stranca. My name is Selçuk. I'm chairperson of Back to Nature, which is the part of this project. We are part of European Greenbelt Network, and we are cooperating with BBF in this project, and we are doing ground verification for Turkish part of the Balkan Greenbelt Trail. Now we are in Stranca and very close to the border with Bulgaria, which people lives in peace in the past. But nowadays there is some refugee issues and some restrictions at the border that they put high fences along the Bulgarian border with Turkey. And this trail is connecting the people, help people to discover other countries, what's happening other side of the border, and getting connected with nature, culture, and other communities. As our organization, Back to Nature is like more working for youth rights, environmental rights, or some getting connection with the culture and nature, and help young people to encourage to go nature and discover themselves and discover the connection with the nature and themselves. The trail is in the Turkish part. It's passing from Hamzabeyli border gate. We are crossing with the beginning part of the Stranca mountains, which we are sharing these mountains on with the Bulgaria, and following Stranca, and then ending with the Adriatic border gates. And in this part of the trail, Stranca part is more green, more tall trees, full of cultural and natural monuments. There's very old trees in the trail, and some Thracian tombs, and some signs of ancient people living here before, they can discover this, and they have chance to enjoy the nature of the trail. Also, it's quite easy parts of the trail because it's not very hilly, and there is opportunity to follow the rivers, and you can find lots of fountains on the trail that people do this cheshme, we say, and also Bulgarian people say cheshme is the same word for it, and lots of people donate these cheshmes for the honor of some family member of their families. So,
any tips and tricks how to, let's say, get through the Turkey part, the way you should talk to people and how to approach them?
Yeah, in the Turkey part, it's the people are very welcome, and you can find Turkish hospitality. Maybe there is not too many opportunities for finding restaurants in the trail because you are traveling in the natural and cultural part, and this border zone, there is not too many restaurants or some hosting, let's say guest houses or any hostels or hotels around the trail, but you can find Turkish hospitality, and you can put your tent safely. We don't have any security issues here. Just as you know, there is a refugee movement in the border area, so there's some places we have military checkpoints, temporary military checkpoints, but it's okay. They are just checking your passport, and if they think you are not a refugee, you don't have any case. Şeyden dolayı çok mülteciler hizmet ediyorlar.
Geçen sene cirit atıyorlardı ya.
Hala dönüyorlar.
Welcome back to Bulgaria, guys. I'm currently at the Golyamo Gradishte. Golyamo Gradishte, it's the peak, 710 meters, and this is the Bulgarian part of Stranja. I've just crossed the border, like somewhere down there, Malko Trnovo border crossing, and I'm back in Bulgaria for the last 100 kilometers of the trail to the Black Sea. I've had some great help from my colleague Selçuk in Turkey, and it was a very effortless hike. I had a place to sleep every night, shower, so that was some good treat. Meeting me along the trail, picking me up, dropping me off for the day. So a very quick couple of days and 100 kilometers through the Turkish part of the trail. Hi guys, as you can see, we are at the seaside, and it's windy as it normally is on this side of the coastline. But yesterday I made it to the Black Sea, and that's at the town of Ahtopol during a pretty severe thunderstorm that hit me in Stranja mountain along the route that we've selected for the Balkan Greenbelt. Near miss by a lightning. That was a very jumpy experience, to be honest, but it just, I mean, the storm was following me, and I was expecting to get to a little tempo before it hit me, but it happened earlier. So I got drenched, soaked to the bones, and that forced me to make a stop in Ahtopol, because I was actually planning to continue a little bit further and camp outside, but with everything wet, I stopped at a hotel in Ahtopol and rested there. So yeah, last day of the Balkan green belt. In the distance I see the village of Kilometres, and after it, it's the village of Rezovo, which sits right on the border with Turkey. So not much left, like 20 kilometers or so, but it's gonna be beautiful. It mostly follows the coastline, so sea, sun, wind, and whatever else is out there. Down there is where Velika River joins the Black Sea, and normally you can pass straight through and hike on the beach, but the rainstorms and thunderstorms over the last few days have made that impossible. So we're just gonna follow a road that goes through the forest, and then it crosses Velika River on a bridge. It seems like we're gonna make two routes, one for like high water season, let's say if it rained a lot just before you got here, and like a, well, low water season, a regular one, I guess. And that normally would shorten the distance between Kilometres and Rezovo, but we'll create GPS tracks for that, so when you get to the point you can obviously choose the one relevant for your conditions. So this is it, guys. Here's the end of the trail, the pyramid, and the Bulgarian-Turkish border, if I can actually catch both flags in the frame. Let's see if I can do that. But that's it. 3,000, almost 500, between 3,400 3,500 kilometers of the Balkan green belt. So it's been just over 3.5 months of hiking, and loads of mountains, peaks, protected areas, nature parks, national parks. So the amazing journey, absolutely amazing journey. It just rained before I got here, and as I was getting here, so it's been like that for the last, I don't know, 3-4 days. And yeah, I just want to express some gratitude, some thanks to my colleagues from Bulgarian Biodiversity Foundation for the support of the development of the idea at the whole start, before we even had a project approved and financed. So thanks to Diana, who supported me throughout that, and the rest of the colleagues. She also helped me with drafting the project, Nada Tosheva as well, and yeah, everybody else after that who supported me through the development and the current completion of the project. There's still a month to finish the work and develop the concept for the trail, GPS tracks, photos, the remaining of the videos. So that's that to them. Thanks to our co-applicants who are helping us throughout the project. So that's Dobrila and Tatiana from Team Serbia, Tina and Andy from Pipinea in Albania, Jasminka from Center Ambrosia in North Macedonia, and Selçuk from Back to Nature Association in Turkey. Some of our Bulgarian stakeholders, thanks to Živko Momčev from Oil Ripi Association, Ruslan Zarev from Trn Hiking Club, Sofia from Nature Parks Belasica, Semyon Rangelov from the Association of Parks in Bulgaria. I have also Vladimir from Green Stranja, and yeah, I guess Balkani Conservation Association, and many others that I've met along the trail who helped me, my wife Eileen as well, my parents who are just picking me up from here, and also special thanks to my friends from France, New and Marie, for the inspiration of the second title of the project, 2 Steps Towards Others. That's thanks to them. And honestly, like, it is walking towards others and making steps that actually build that creation, builds that connection, and creates the, I guess, the opportunity to get to know each other. So that's that about the Balkan Green Belt. Happy trails to all of you who are attempting to hike it. It's still in developed stage, so it's a concept, it's not fully developed, it's not marked, so please make sure you prepare well, and don't hesitate to email and ask anything that you might want to know. For now, happy trails, thanks for watching, and share all that with anybody else.